And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert. What do you look for here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And we're underway from Seattle.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike two. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. That one hops against the fence. And it's a double to start the game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Slide, save. On the board first, it's 1 zip. And now batting, Mike Trout. Shanuel on at first, nobody out. Foul ball there. Strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fair ball. And it gets by him. Shanuel coming home. And they lead by 2.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Yoan Moncada swings through it for strike 1. And a ground ball to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Now batting Joe Adell.
Number 7, Joe Adell.
To the right side. Naylor steps on the bag. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out, that ends the frame. Leading off, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Randy Arozarena could probably run the bases blindfolded with the amount of home runs he hits.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Frazier tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's Josh Naylor.
12, Josh Naylor.
That's smacked on a line to center. Trout takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is AOS action on MLB. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And a foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the 0-2. Up the middle, Young. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. And there's a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. Frazier in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Zips it across. Frazier retired. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there. Back at T-Mobile Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-1. That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Victor Robles. Robles at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Relay to second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 3-3. And in at second with an RBI double.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. 2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run shot, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball.
So 2 down, and now it's Josh Naylor. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back in Seattle, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
In the air to left center. Arozarena gets under it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mike Trout. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 8-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Now the 3rd baseman, Brendan Donovan. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard, Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. In the air, left side. Soler should have this one, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Leo Rivas. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Cole Young, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 8-3. Start of the fourth, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Yoan Moncada. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's Joe Adell. Hey! On the ground, right side, Young. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 3.
One out man at first. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez under this one. That's out number 2. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Adell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Inning over. Angels back at T-Mobile Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Raleigh in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next is the Mariners.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
Yoan. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 57 out of the game. Chase Silseth gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second, and he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yeah, the batter now, Leo Rivas. That is the inning.
We know how to do it.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Frazier in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one hammered center field. Rodriguez drop step going back and brings it in at the wall. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto digs in now. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Out to short, Rivas. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's
safe
in there.
at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. To the right side, Young. The flip, and they get the out. Angels lead. Back in Seattle, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
That one ripped right center field.
That's a
Hops
ground
over
rule
the
double.
wall, and that's an automatic double. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout gets under it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. That's not coming back. A 2-run shot, his second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 13-3. One down. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Trout moving under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And next is the designate. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Left field. And that is that. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now it's going to be Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh takes it in for the out. One away. And now Yohan Moncada. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike two. Moncada puts a charge into one, deep to right, way out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit.
Now pitching for the
Andres
Mariners,
Munoz
number
is forced to the
75,
mound after the injury. He's into the game with the bases empty. One down. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Joe Adell.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. Two down. And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Toss to Naylor, inning over.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Leo Rivas getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the air, left field. Soler takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. 1 for 3. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's bad. That one hops against the fence. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back.
So up next, Cal Raleigh, a switch hitter batting right. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead in 16-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
On the ground to the left. Moncada tossed to first. Inning over on the ground out. Back in Seattle. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Yes.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Strike. Woo.
That one
That's
outside. And the count is 1-1. Munoz, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in.
Well, look at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 17-4. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and
now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. They go back-to-back, his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 18-4. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners.
Victor Robles.
This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 19-4.
first pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
That one lifted to left. Soler takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Here comes Brent Suter into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for him.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Now back in safely at first. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one is lifted in the air. Neto under it. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Mariners were at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss at a slider. Munoz, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Naylor. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Mike Trout. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Got him swinging for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Leading off.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher
knocks it down. And a good start to the inning.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the lefty with the 0-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Got all of that one. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 22-4. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a drive. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the game. And now for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. Popped in the air. Left field. Soler settles under this one. He makes the grab. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him a cycle.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Leo Ribas now at the plate. What a stop. What a play. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. We go to the 9th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Adele batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swinging a foul straight back. The Halos down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.